Hello and welcome to News Now. I am Omobolanli Adeshi. President Muhammad Buhari on Thursday in Maiduguri commissioned newly built quarters for teachers by the administration of Governor Babagana Umaru Zulum. The quarter, which is one of over 600 capital projects delivered by Zulum, is sited in Bulum Kutu along the airport road. The fully fenced, interlocked and landscaped teachers' quarters comprise 24 units of furnished two-bedroom flats and 6 blocks of story buildings. The quarters aside dozens of houses built by the Zulum administration at premises of secondary schools across the state to increase teachers' access to housing. The president, who was scheduled to visit the Sheikh of Borno, Abubakar Ibn Umar Gabai and Almin El Kanemi, is in Maiduguri to commemorate the 2022 World Humanitarian Day organized by the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development. President Buhari is expected to unveil a special food distribution to families displaced by the Boko Haram insurgency, while he will also commission 500 resettlement homes for IDPs built by the federal government in Molai, an outskirt of Maiduguri. The presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu, on Wednesday met with former President Olusegun Obasanjo behind closed doors in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. Tinubu was accompanied by the Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, the first interim chairman of the APC, Chief Bisi Akande, the Governor of Ogun State, Dakwa Abiodun, former Governor of Olusegun Oshoba, Otumba Benga Daniel, among other dignitaries. The trip to Abeokuta comes a few days after President Muhammad Buhari received Tinubu and his running mate Kashim Shettima at the State House in Abuja. The duo were accompanied by the APC chairman Abdullahi Adamu and Plateau State Governor Simon Lalong. According to Adamu, the meeting was to brief the president and get his approval on the party's plans regarding the campaign outfit and organogram. At a briefing after the meeting, Adamu also unveiled Lalong as the Director General of the APC Presidential Campaign Organization. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, on Wednesday appealed to the media to stop promoting corrupt citizens. The chairman of the anti-graft agency, Abdul Rashid Bawa, made this plea in Abuja during the opening of a workshop on financial crime reporting organized for the journalists covering its activities. He noted that the media sometimes portrayed the approach of the commission in fighting cybercrime as draconian. The EFCC boss added that the reportage was perhaps born out of a poor understanding of the anti-graft agency's modus operandi. Bauer noted that the decision of the commission to sponsor the workshop underscored the importance it attached to the role of the media in the fight against economic and financial crimes. He said the media had given the EFCC visibility and made it a reference point in effective law enforcement in Nigeria. And in the face of lingering industrial action by the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, the Minister of Education, Adamu, has denied getting a directive from President Buhari to resolve the protracted strike in 2 weeks. During the weekly ministerial briefing on Thursday in Abuja, the minister told State House correspondents that the president instead told him to resolve the issues within the shortest possible time, contrary to what the Minister of Labor and Employment, Chris Ngige, told the media. He insisted that he will not succumb to ASUU's demand for their members to be paid the backlog of salaries withheld within 6 months that they were on strike, noting that it is the penalty for their action. The minister also disclosed that 5 of the university-based unions will likely call off their strike within the next 1 week, while that of ASUU remains uncertain. Adamu argued that despite the 2.5 trillion naira expended on education by President Buhari's administration through the Tertiary Education Fund, TED Fund, as well as Universal Basic Education, UBEC, surpassing the 1.2 trillion naira demanded by ASUU, lecturers have maintained their position to embark on a needless strike. However, he noted that ASUU had begun consultations with their members to determine whether to call off their strike as well. Reactions have continued to trail the probe of 18.9 billion naira, which was spent by the Minister for Agriculture, Mohammed Mahmood, on bush clearing during the COVID-19 lockdown. The respondent said outside the probe panel of the National Assembly, the minister should be made to face other inventive committees. Igboje Korea has details.
Yeah, they are using that kind of money to go and clear a bush. They're supposed to have the people that will be doing all those things underground that will have money. They are taking all kind of money to go and clear bush where people are suffering up and down. I couldn't believe that all of them are thief.
The respondent said it is out of place for any minister to spend over 18 billion on bush clearing and other activities in the Ministry of Agriculture at a time when Nigerians were struggling to survive the effect of COVID-19 pandemic.
For somebody to come and tell us that he used about 18.something billion to remove grasses from the forest or whatever, for me is unrealistic. And it's unfortunate that in Nigeria, all you see is corruption anywhere you look.
A minister of agriculture coming out saying that he used billions of naira to clear bushes. Maybe, I don't know, maybe another Nigeria. If there is still bush in my village, of which nobody has cleared, and we should even ask a question, what part of the bush or what part of the state did he use the money for? Because in Lagos State, there is no bush.
I mean, it's laughable.
We're in government setting in Nigeria now. It's possible. A lot of government are losing money and nothing has been done to it. So we can't do anything. Masses don't have anything to do. We don't have right to do anything in this country. Everybody is just doing what they like. So we don't have choice.
They're all criminals. They're all criminals. Even you don't even 1 million to clear it. Which bush be that? Is this Sambisa forest? Tell me, is this Sambisa forest?
Things happens anyhow, and people loot money. So if you're asking me whether I'm surprised or not, that's not the first time. We have seen a commissioner or whatsoever that use such money for ritual, and in the same Nigeria. So I don't think there is something I need to say.
The respondents also called on the federal government to further investigate and prosecute all those involved if found guilty.
The proper thing to do in this circumstance is to call for an independent inquiry to investigate or unravel what actually transpired. Because for me, it's not justifiable, it's unacceptable that somebody will be using that amount to clear grasses in the Nigerian forest.
The power belongs to them. It don't belong to masses. And we can't impeach any one of them. So it's a very pure problem we are facing in this country.
Get him arrested.
One of the core agenda of the President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration is the fight against corruption. How well is the fight going? Only time will tell. Igboje Korea, reporting for IBrandTV News.
And the Lagos Commissioner of Police, Abiodun Alabi, has debunked reports that Lagos was on partial lockdown over threats by terrorists to attack the state. Alabi, who attended a stakeholders forum on police accountability quarterly meeting and awards at Ikeja, was quoted to have said the state was on partial lockdown by security agencies. CP Alabi emphasized that he referred to the vigilance at entry and exit points into Lagos. It said, quote, no part of Lagos is on lockdown, partial or total. All residents of Lagos State are enjoined to go about their lawful duties without fear, while remaining vigilant and observing situational awareness at all times, end of quote. And the Lagos State government has extended the ban on commercial motorcycles, popularly called Okada, to 4 more local government areas, 5 local council development areas. The state governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has directed full enforcement from September 1, 2022. The additional councils where the total Okada ban is pronounced include Koshafe local government, Oshodi Solo local government, Shomolu local government, and Mushin local government. Others are Ikosi, Sherry local government, LCDA Agboiketu LCDA, Isolo LCDA, Bariga LCDA, and Odiolowo LCDA. Sanwo-Olu had in May banned the operation of commercial motorcycles on highways in 6 local governments and 9 LCDAs. The governor announced that the ban is indefinite and total. The 6 local governments listed by the governor are Ikeja, Surulere, Etiosa, Lagos Mainland, Lagos Island, and Apapa. The ban followed the February 2020 restriction placed on the activities of commercial motorcycles. Sanwo-Olu said the government decided, in line with the state's transport sector reform law of 2018, to immediately address the chaos and menace created by the operations of Okada in the listed areas. He told the police to enforce the order without compromise. We'll take a commercial break now. When we come back, we'll bring you news from the Africa and foreign scene. Please stay with us.